Josh. We'd love to know a little bit about you and your business, and then we'll get into what you could bring to ESA. But tell us a little bit about you.
Sure, thanks, Kirk. I feel very short compared to Peter up there, man, with all the credentials he has. So, I'm third generation. So my dad and grandpa started the company in 1977. So I tell people I started running wire when I was 5. And one of my first memories was being put inside this wall. My dad I think it was a hotel, and my dad handed me a cable and he said, "Hey, walk to that flashlight." And so I'm navigating inside the wall down the who knows where. All I saw was this flashlight, and all I remember is my head got stuck between some water pipes about halfway on that mile-long journey. And being 5 years old, you think you're gonna die there, right? So I guess I somehow managed to get out, but that is one of my first memories as a child was running wire. And so I've officially been in the industry for about 26 years. So I came to work for the family business when I was around 19 and started out as a technician, installer, did that for a number of years, transitioned into sales, and then finally transitioned into running the company. So I'm the president today. We have about 45 employees, and we cover about the southern half of Illinois. It really wasn't until probably halfway through my tenure here that we really began to get involved in the industry. My dad and grandpa taught me pretty much all I knew at that point about business and the industry, but we weren't involved in things like ESA. Now we go to DMP events, Residio events, ISC events, and I've been incredibly blessed to have developed really a network of friends and mentors in the industry that I can call on for virtually whatever problem I have. I've been fortunate to I've met Melissa a couple times and met Jeremy a few times, but there's always somebody in the industry that I can call to get help. And so I love the industry. I love the people in it, and my plan is to keep moving forward.
So thanks, Josh. So what, if elected, what do you plan to bring to the board?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, I have learned so much just by being a part of different networks and organizations. And one thing that I think we can bring is just a resource to the different companies out there to help them better themselves. And some of the things that we've learned over the years is, how to measure things better. I'm kind of a data junkie, so I like measuring everything, whether it's attrition, growth rate, profit margins, productivity. I'm kind of a nerd about data, but just some of the other things that have made us a better company is, how to train our techs better, how to have a better culture, how to hire better, how to negotiate better, what products work, what products don't, how to become a better organized company. I remember years ago, Carl Tannenbaum, he's like, "Hey, you guys need to have an advisory board." And, we've had an advisory board for the last 15 years that, has really helped balance us out as a family. Because, when you have family businesses, you have family drama. And so, but there have been so many things that we've learned, and not that we have all the answers, but there's somebody that we can point to or put a resource in the hands of other people in the industry to help them be better. So I think just being a resource, and as Melissa was saying, just an advocate for the industry. I'm concerned about the future, whether my kids are involved, and there's always something that is affecting the industry out there, whether it's false alarms or something that there needs to be advocacy for to help protect it. Um, so those are some of the things that I feel I could bring to the table.